Hi, Zizaran here with another episode 2 of Build Week, and today we are going to do a Absolution Necromancer, something I've never even played before, and again, just to try to get the most out of the day, I'm going to be wearing not super beginner gear, so this is not a good league starter, and this that we're uploading to YouTube, if you're looking for high quality content, this is not it. This is going to be raw, unedited, and just like a long playthrough you can have on in the background and watch everything I do as we're doing it. We're also going to be like pretty zoomy. So this will be between 3 and 5 hours, and I will also upload a second video, which will be like short and condensed, and doing my thoughts on the build and how it turned out. And yeah, that's it for today. And other than that, it'll be treated pretty much as a normal stream. So we're gonna zoom level now, and hopefully get to maps in around 3 hours. If you're here for low quality content, this is it. Let's do it. Are we doing a play with me? No. So play with me's I do play with me's are a little better, but they're also I go slower. So instead of 3 hours to maps, I'll try to take around 5 hours to maps. It's still too fast for most people to keep up, but it's slightly easier to follow. It's just that I end up like slowing down a lot when I'm explaining. So like whenever I'm going this fast, it's harder for me to try to explain things. And then I have I have another series that is like literally everything explained, which is like 8 hours, and then I explain every single Path of Exile content that you come across. And that's been really good. That's been really good. So at the moment we have like 2+1 lightning ones. We have a 50% damage tabula. I do wish I had a gem level tabula, but honestly, 50% damage is fine early on because we don't have any sources of 50% damage. Like we don't have many sources of damage early on. And obviously a lot of people understand the difference between more and increased in Path of Exile, but in a vacuum, if you have 50% increased or 50% more, they're actually the same. It's only when you have multiple sources that it starts making a big difference. Everybody does not know. And that's why early on, things will make such a big difference. So things like the 1,000 ribbons is insane early on. And you also have like anything with increased damage early on will make such a big difference. The more increase you have, the less impact it has. Yeah. Whereas more is multiplicative with itself. Your totem stops attacking on Winter of Totems. You're not using Spire Stone. You need to use Spire Stone because if your totem gets stunned, they stop attacking on a 4-second cooldown. So, Spire Stone, very important. Very, very important. There, and we are just kind of zoom. So I do like putting a portal here. Honestly, kind of prefer Spark now than Stormblast Mine. I don't know which one's technically better, but I think I prefer it. Your content is never low quality. Well, it's just that I just like managing expectations. Oh, I forgot Quicksilvers. I just think it's important to manage expectations. Like, very often on YouTube, people are looking for like curated content, you know, like edited and stuff like that. Whereas these videos are like comparatively pretty low quality because they're not going to be edited, because it would take my editor so long to go through and edit the video, and it's not super worth it. So it just ends up being like good background noise, and my audience seems very, very happy with it. Like, people generally really seem to enjoy the long videos to just stick on in the background when they're doing random shit. So we've decided to just keep doing them. We're gonna go up to the left here. So I'm actually following my own guide pretty much one-to-one. I've never played this. I've not even like I watched Crypt play Absolution a little bit, but yeah, this is just following the guide Sai helped us make, and we are gonna see how that ends up. Keep you on most of the day while I'm working. Thank you. I like doing build week, but it's also like it's a lot of work doing new build every day. And you'd be surprised how much currency you're actually using on a build. Like, even just for things that, you know, like correcting resistances and stuff, you'd really be surprised. It really adds up. And then very often we'll like log out just to go back to town. We'll do that instead of portaling back. And level that for later. I don't know if we can use it early. I don't know what mana will be like. What do you mean, Karnak? Finally managed to get my partner into PoE with this league. She's playing Scaling Mages. After introducing her to you, I think she's watched 24 plus of your videos since league start. Very helpful. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Did you stop playing Winter Totems? So this is something called Build Week. So I do a new build every single day for 5 days. I did 7 days the first time, but that's kind of intense. Also, just the amount of jewelers and fusings you go through, fucking 4-socketing gear is really annoying when you don't have a big surplus on SSF. We're gonna use cluster jewels. I think I have one I can roll, but not really. Not really. Also not gonna be playing it super long. I just want to like test how it feels. See if I like it. Don't massively plan to play Absolution. I just figured it would be a good thing to play for build week, because like learning and playing loads of different builds is just really helpful in general. You just learn a lot from playing very like different builds. Oh, nice, Ball. Yeah, I really want to redo another video like that. The one I did with super long form content. That was very popular. People liked that a lot. The one where I like cover everything. Definitely want to do that. I forgot I added lightning, but we're switching at 12 anyway. But yeah, and I've never played it, so even if like, because I'll hopefully play this for at least 6 hours, and then I'll get to like level 85 or something. Would be the goal, and then you learn a lot just from leveling a build to like level 85. That would be a pretty solid goal, I'd say. And I can save so much time with 7 league steps and speed leveling. Now, I can do my normal quill rain leveling on this, which is a little sad. I've been really enjoying doing that. I think that's been really good. I preferred when he said, "Let me brace you." Let's see, and then at 12 we're switching to... Right, I see. I should buy like level 6 potions. But yeah, it'll be fun. New builds are always interesting. I miss smoke mine though. It sucks that I can't do blink arrow on this. Probably could, but a little try hard on Absolution, I think. Benefits so much from gem level 2. Vroom. There. And am I gonna need damage? I'm pretty rest capped. Go do this, and I'm also in all these trying to do all the I'm trying to be sub 3 hours while getting all the skill points, or at least the majority. And very often if I'm like really trying to get an act fast I-10 Kitava. Like I did a 2 hour 3 minutes. It was very sad because obviously I wanted sub 2 hours. But I managed to get to maps in 2 hours and 3 minutes on the toxic rain character ones. But I was doing Kitava with 1.60 HP on hardcore, which I could have died at any point. It's more fun to do stuff like that on softcore, because then you don't fucking risk your 7 league steps. Wouldn't mind on Trade League, because then I can just buy a new pair, but SSF, like, I'm not getting a second 7 league steps, you know? Yeah, it was very scary. Thankfully, I think Kitava was, like, the easy part. It was harder to get there, like the Kitava Heralds and stuff, because Kitava I-10 is, like, probably the easiest fight in the game, because it doesn't have any slams, right? There's not much that can kill you. It has the minions, and there's nothing like that tracks you. Like, arguably the hardest boss in Path of Exile is Hail Ray, because it actually tracks you. That's the only fight in the game that does. I'd say Hail Ray is pretty much one of the hardest things. This is hilarious. This is like the first thing you encounter. Nothing, no other boss tracks you. Crazy. Yeah, don't have added lightning, so until we get one more level we have a little low damage to what we want. We're at level 12 now. Yeah, we should just be a plowing machine, I think. Also, I have the I don't really know how this works. You just blast? Oh, mana issues. Wow, that's crazy though. I don't think I want this much mana issues. I don't get. I can do practices. I don't know if I kept enough. Does Trouble Guide still work? Yeah, nothing changed there. Okay, well, I'll go back for the skill points later with way forward. It saves us time anyway. There's no. Wow, this is crazy. The hell? When I get complicated actually. That's my using right now. Video Arcane Surge is fine, just to have that constantly up to help with mana. It owns? Yeah, this is very fun. Mana will help there. You're doing organic. Arcane Surge, Summon Phantasm. Well, I am getting Onslaught. There's no reason not to use Onslaught. Like, it'll zoom me faster. But yeah, then I have 20 quality on the minions. Make them faster. Because I figured, honestly, like, normally I wouldn't bother with a level 20 quality gem anyway. So I was like, I might as well use Phantasmal because I have one. And it has a quality on it. So I was like, fuck it. This is better than a 0 quality normal gem. You don't organic. Definitely feeling the mana. I want a level 12 potions already. As much damage as other builds when they're here, but a mana issue though. Give me a 12 potion, please. Yeah, I saw the price of yesterday's build spike considerably already. I should get a clarity actually. We'll do that once I get thingy. Way forward. But yes, I did notice that on hardcore they went from 1C to 2x. See that. Get a mana pass. Why new build? We're doing build week. New build every day. Every day is new build. Tie, tie, tie! Speed run, only 12-minute morale, not good enough. You didn't tie, tie. Definitely want faster casting, that'll make a big difference. However, I don't feel like my minions are killing much in my minion build. Maybe they need Feeding Frenzy to be more aggressive? Maybe they need minion speed. How's this heal feel? Crazy, but it's like, it just feels like me right-clicking things right now. Yeah, I'm one-shotting everything, but that feels more like me. Are they doing that much? Yes, they are. Crazy amount. I think I used Feeding Frenzy earlier instead of the damage support gems. What I have right now. Onslaught, I definitely want because I'm killing things. Minion damage is fine. Crunch. Our aggressive is nuts. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. And then I'll ditch Arcane Surge. There's no reason to have that. I have zombies, I just haven't summoned them. There you go. There, I have some BC. Just don't really need them. They don't really do much for me. I also don't get gem level or affected by any of my twink here. Alright, let's see. What were we supposed to do skill point wise? Communicate will feel really nice once I get that. Absolution leveled up. What are you up to right now, Tai Tai? Yeah, we're gonna get clarity in a bit. They're just trying to provide moral support. No need to shit on them so hard. They're good for single target. Like, they do damage. Communicate will fix most of my issues. Gonna launch with your mom? You love your mom? That's awesome. Love your mom too. Sorry, it was right there. Another. He took the bait. I mean, it was right there. It'd be illegal not to, huh? That's awesome, dude. Resuming. Ideally, want to get to 20-minute actives. Where are you? Stop moving. Okay, I'm not loving the single target. I'm used to playing like super twinked out like Spark, and it just like one-shots everything. Okay, we got skittering bots there. You passed the test. See, we need to get clear though. Faster casting and probably Feeding Frenzy will help. Where's zombies go? Teleport away from a test when you don't have free immunity. There, I am probably killing them all. I would say. Use Absolution with the beat. Time it. He's healing. There. What can I do fine for clear? Okay, one down. Yeah, I really want some good Forbidden Fleshes as well. I really want to try that like Method Steel Mage set about like dipping between maps. Sounds really good. Really need Vitality early. Video about slow debuffs. Yeah, maybe. A lot of big video backlog right now. We've done so many videos. And you will need clarity and an actual proper like up-to-date mana flask all the time. No, coming hit by now? No, it's 24. It's an annoying skill. Right now it's crazy good. Dispeller. There. Correct one. Hey, Biggie. Gonna pop off after one lab in Generosity Wrath? Yeah, that'd be nice.
Damn, stay sharp out
Oh, I have all of them. Here, we'll buy a Clarity just in case I want to use that. Can't use Feeding Frenzy until 31. Just the lightning. Solution good for bosses? Yeah. Yeah, let's try. All right. Yeah, no, I really want to try that. Do I have any with like 50% effect? Nah, this will be fine though. Copium. And he kills Spoiler. Spoiler. 6 heal points. Mostly fine mana wise. They will help. Mana wise. 50 life early, that's nice. Now we just show minion attack speed. Free. I do wish I had with 31 mana cost already. I do wish I had like Praxis. I mean, I do have some. I just don't know how many I have. We should go look. Just it'll help. Oh, I could use a replica conqueror. That'd be nice for leveling for sure. It's just 2 skill points. Nothing is worse than mana issues.
I need more mana.
Already a lot better damage now with the new support gems. Feels better with cast speed too. Can't be bothered using a City Breath. I'd rather have this amulet with Harrier. A lot of people died today. Minion speed is better than Onslaught. So at the moment I have Onslaught for me to run faster. That's why I'm using Onslaught. I'm not using Onslaught for them. But once I get 31, I'm going to switch out Onslaught. But for now, this is going to be better. Just because I want to run faster. And I don't have a way to get... I'm pretty sure I have a second one then. They're so bad, dude. I'm not divining a Praxis. It's not happening. Caspian is the best out for them, yeah. Yeah. No, it's just for me. Um, it is just for me. And honestly, I should go get a replica conqueror. Because then, if I don't have mana issues, I think that'll feel really good. Replica conqueror efficiency is so nice, and it's so common in Grand Heist for how good it is. Absolution leveled up. Good damage boost. Was it better mana? Yeah, but it's fine. I do wish I had a +2 tabula. I don't. But I won't have mana issues after next level. And I don't have a +2 and I can't be bothered. Well, actually I do have the Spectre helmet, which is a 31. If I remember right? I think it's a 31. Dude, my face is still numb. Crazy. Technology, eh? Fuck is this? Oh, that layout. I'm bad. We did the podcast yesterday. It was great. Great turnout. A really good time. Yeah, I'll be on YouTube. Right, let's go get the, I wonder how much they are in Trade League. I feel like they're underrated. Paint? Yeah. Yeah. I have them. Interesting. Why is your face numb? I had a tooth fix. Yeah, it should be on YouTube today. I was gonna say I'm probably mumbling more than normal, but I think I'm actually probably mumbling less than normal because now I'm actually trying really hard to enunciate. Whereas normally I was 21. I'm feeling 22. Sounds like normal. Thanks, Raiden. You can't even find where it is? Yeah, you get used to it. 2,000 hours. You get used to it. Also, like, the faster I go through the campaign, the less time it takes. So that's nice. Your foot is messed up in pain, but your stream makes me feel better. I have foot healing abilities? That's fucking sick. I hope you feel better, dude. I just hope you don't get a headache because of your tooth. Nah, I'm good. I am good. I hope the zombies never die. See, I have a helmet with this, which is Absolution cast speed. What are the other end shots? Is it like additional minion? I always want to kill blue packs when you're leveling. They give a lot more XP. Blue monsters is the same as 3 whites, and a rare monster is the same as 5 whites. On average. Means the rares aren't always worth it. Very easy. It's easier to kill 5 whites than it is to kill 1 rare. The blues, generally there's a bunch of them. They're a lot better to kill blues. The yellows. Especially if they're tanky, like a bear or an essence monster or something like that. This is crazy low damage in the start. There's so little like twin cure available for minions. So like compared to things like Spark, very low damage. So you get things at 31. There we go. We have infinite mana now. Just a minion. I mean, they're just so little. Cider Breath. I'd rather just... I benefit a lot more just from the amulet I have because I go faster. I compare this from yesterday's build where I literally instant. Wow, it's gonna go down twice. Oh my god. It went down twice. It build confirmed. Once we get Generosity Wrath, that'll help.
I think we could have been friends.
One of the other things, minion abyssals. True, I didn't bother making that. That is true. That is a little unfair. That is a little unfair. I do have the caster ones. I'm not gonna level a bunch of minion builds. I didn't wanna. Okay, so let's go. Exile. I'm a welcome omen. Hello? I wish we could keep Onslaught on this build for longer. The editing it until 40. Even right now, we could use controlled. Not going to. Because all the speed I get from Onslaught is going to be better. Until I get Feeding Frenzy, then I will. Because that'll make them more aggressive, which will give me more XP while leveling. And I think I should have enough damage. Like, very often it's better to have slightly lower damage on bosses in order to just go faster in general. Because if you take 10 seconds longer to kill the boss, but you got there 30 seconds earlier, you've still saved 20 seconds. And how you want to think about it. Quick maths.
When I'm ready and not.
Oh. Communication with the mastery also speeds things up a lot? Yeah.
When you build something like this,
We get the mastery here? Yeah. And we get communication in 2 levels. We get the attack speed, and then we'll have it. Two? I knew that was gonna happen. So you flame dash away so you don't get killed by DD. You don't actually need freeze immune. It's overrated, dude. You can die very quickly like that. I wouldn't recommend it on hardcore. If you're very confident. Could grab first as well. Conductivity. I don't think I'll bother.
She is.
I'd rather just
My
have
work in
that.
progress. Let's see if Rayclast has been good to you.
Let's see. Where'd you go, Piety? There.
Enough of this.
All of your in-game builds I've seen have far more HP than the ones I've been doing. Mine are doing maps with 2,500 to 3,000 health. Am I doing something wrong? Why do others have so much more life than me? Yes, you're doing something massively wrong. You most likely don't have life on your gear at all. Most likely don't have life on your gear. It's the only thing I can think of. I generally have 200% life on my build, And I get like, you know, fertile catalysts for even more life. I use Vermilion rings. I try to have 70 to 90 life on every build. I generally also include strength unless the build uses Brass Dome. What do you think about Lightning Arrow? Attack builds are really, really good. As long as you have enough to invest. Generally, any attack build needs a lot larger investment than spell builds because you can't just level and get gem level, and it's a lot harder to get damage on it. That's why so many uniques are so trash, because there's so many uniques. Like the difference now between 0 life on a unique item and what you can get on a rare is so big now. Because on a lot of pieces you can get, you know, 90 to 130 life and strength. So if something has 130 life and 50 or 60 strength, it's the same as like 160, 70 life on an item. Flat. And then you get 8% life from 2 Vermilion rings with Fertile Catalyst. Like, it really adds up. And then that makes other things like life as extra energy shield even stronger. It's a percentage based thing. The more you have, the more you get. Sure, I see. Sure. Still not really something I recommend for new players. They are a lot harder to do than spell builds. Full stop. There. Level 24. How long do these things last? Lagging. I've been lagging a little bit the past few days. Also, I haven't restarted my PC since launch, but yeah, it's hard. Because like generally my characters without gear would have around 3,000 life. And you do get life per level as well. But yeah, without gear I'd have around 3,000 life. Because you do get a lot of life per level and from the skill tree. But generally I would say I get to maps for like 4,000. Max life is prefix. But yeah, 4,000 life is generally what I start mapping with. Obviously I play hardcore as well, so you are like incentivized to have more. Releasing Onslaught, which will switch. It might be better off switching already. It's not up that much anyway. It is not up all the time anyway. It might be better off just complicating and being slightly slower some of the time. There. 31 will be big. What do you do before you get to 4,000 health? Have slightly less health, I guess. What do you mean? I'm trying to understand the question. Generally, I'm in the campaign, and generally for the campaign, a rule of 300 life per act is a pretty good rule of thumb. I do slightly above that. Prepare for mapping. So my first character, I'd farm a lot in Harbor Bridge or Blood Aqueduct if the character needs a tabula, but most characters I do don't need a tabula. Where the hell? Oh, I see it. Starting to get there. There, we got that.
Stay out of the shadows.
Stay out. Shoot. Connectivity. We can't have move only on something. Let's see. We will do conductivity effect. Application anyway. There, and then let's just go grab some life. One gauntlet at some point. Probably ditch my clarity. I don't mind using manifest. I can probably use an enduring and get away with it. How long does Absolution last? Do they renew themselves? Never played with it before. It was really good setup. Really good. Very happy with it. Represents CDR? Yeah, it's nice. And like, probably a lot of people like having it on mouse button one as well. I don't, but you can. Like you could do this and then you're just pulling them all the time. It's just, I'd rather make sure I have them when I want to use them. I don't want to just have them randomly. They don't renew themselves. It's not. Maybe they didn't kill anything. Remove there. But yeah. I don't know, I generally like doing everything manually on hardcore. Same with like detonate mines. Some people like that on mouse button one too, but I would never do that. That makes sense, yeah. This song from a game? No, this is a Monster Camp playlist that we have a license for. You got a license for that, mate?
Goodbye.
31 for Feeding Frenzy. I think it's either 28 or 31 for Generosity too. Probably 31 if I remember. Do normal lab soon. A little bit low on levels. Ow. Oh, fine. Definitely need to restart my PC later tomorrow. You don't need to kill the monsters, you just need to hit them. I think about 1 second before they die. Right. There. Haven't had Omniscience drop yet. I've only had the Ashes drop. Got my first one yesterday. Pretty excited. I use it for... I kinda want more, because I want to use it for a lot of builds. Actually, so good. So many cool gem qualities, too. What's quality on convocation? Is it CDR or regen? I remember without looking. I should drop from the first tutorial like Sarge. Nice. Very cool amulet. It must be a crazy amount using it. CDR and duration. Oh. Very cool. We will start proper zoom in. Proper zoom in. Honestly, this can probably keep pace with the others. I thought it was going to be a lot slower, but the totem managed to get around 3 hours to match, was it, or 4? I can't remember. It did slow down considerably. Obviously, totem characters are kind of known for being very slow. It ramps up, yeah. How you doing, Doctor? Still watching ETUP a lot? Who's ETUP playing Pee-wee? Happen.
Of all the
Oh, nice.
You
Have one, but
such power wasted on a feeble imagination.
that's actually like surprisingly good single target.
Got 5,400
And I didn't even use flash offering. We're in a lost ark area. Doc, thank you for the prime, dude.
I loved your work, Piety. It was
There. Where are my Instagram flasks? There. Did I need anything else? I need Wrath. I might as well just run Wrath now instead of 30.
Be careful.
Go by generosity. It's such a good league for Pee-wee. My cat is very interested in your stream. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi, cat. Meow. I love cats. Wish we had smoke mine, dude. There, let us stop running clarity. Don't really need vitality either. And we will run Wrath. Well, 30 we get new Manifest, 31 we get Generosity. We're already 28, which is what we need to be for Blood Aqueduct. Where Kai? He's downstairs at the moment. He doesn't behave super well in my room. Like stresses me out. He's not bad, but he's like crawling in places and stuff. That cat got more interaction than the rest of us combined? I doubt that. I feel like this is a fairly interactive channel. Even YouTube gets interacted with and they're watching this in the future. Even YouTube. More enthusiasm, not interaction. Oh. Yeah, I mean, are you as cute as a cat? I'm just saying. One of my guildmates wants to come to PoE over D3. Finding he has my better judgment is to jump into hardcore star build. He basically can't die out the EA champion. But no, he's going to die as a new player because there's just so many things that can get you. Revenants, volatiles. And he will die, especially because you're likely not going to use the logout macro when you're new. Like, I thought logout macro was cheating for like the first 3 years until I knew better. And saw posts from the developers about it. So, no, he's guaranteed to die no matter what he does. But if he goes super slow, EA champion's probably the way to play. The... For the accuracy stuff. I wish it like had a duration on offering, dude. I hate that it doesn't. I really hate it.
The true face of God, exile.
Okay, it's starting to get good now.
This world is an illusion, exile.
I'd say 50% harder maybe. I don't know. It's hard to put a percentage on it. It's just they're tankier. There. What else do I need? Yeah, I've been struggling on oils this league. Really been struggling on oils. That's what I really like about build weeks. I get to try so many different builds. I don't necessarily get to try them out like if I choose to care, but it's like I do a lot. Good for learning. Personally, I'd rather just play one build repeatedly, but you know, from a like a build creation point of view, very nice. And content, good content. Any idea why my in-game hit chance is lower than POB? You don't have precision on in-game, but you do on POB? I don't know. In this? No, but I'll be doing Skelly Mages soon. The Friday? No, Thursday, I think. What time on Friday does Elden Ring release? Like for me? I have the jewel. Taunt? Yeah. If you're a champion, it could be taunt. 11 p.m? That's not too bad. So I could do a full day of PoE. Like we could do like 8 hours of PoE and then another 8 hours of Elden Ring. That sounds fine, right? We can try that. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Wolf. Press on killing fair, dude. I'll be trying it pretty soon myself. Trying it soon. Do you do things for RSI playing this much? No, generally I have no problems. However, my new keyboard has a bit of an issue. So I really like my new keyboard, but it doesn't have a made for the keyboard armrest. And I think armrest is the most important thing. I've never really had... I very rarely have arm issues. And I think it's because I had a really good keyboard with a good armrest. Just being really comfortable and good positioning. But now I can already feel that it's uncomfortable. So I'm going to buy a couple of different ones and see if I can find one that works. Molten Shell if you have armor, Steel Skin if you don't. Oh, damn snipe. But yeah, not many issues with it. Your keyboard straight or sideways? Straight. Wow, slightly bent. But I'm also like, I don't know, I'm surprised I don't have more issues because I'm not even looking straight at my monitor because I have 2 monitors. I'm moving my head around a lot. That maybe helps a bit as well. But like now I'm looking at like this. Now I'm looking this. Like it's never, I'm never like looking like this. Probably would be optimal. I mostly only use my standing desk for very long streams. They help when doing very long streams. Whenever I'm doing like 20 to 30 hour streams. And when I'm doing them back to back.
It'll all be over soon.
And they help a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Never had a huge amount of RSI issues. Pretty lucky there. Go do lab. Hi, Monster. Thanks. But yeah, I can feel my left arm starting to get fucked up, so I definitely want to find something for that. $90.
I need more mana.
Oh, that doesn't feel good. Stalling is up. Build week coming in 30 minutes. Is that the... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I didn't oh no, I didn't record like a fun intro. Do you have any footage you can use as a fun intro? Did you do a fun intro? Could reuse the old one. Yeah, that's Absolution.
It only hurts the first time.
Yeah, do that. That plus time for the 22 months. I don't have a linked flesh crafter. I do have like 5 or 6, but they're not linked, so. We'll see. I don't have too many jewelers and stuff. I wouldn't invest too much into all the builds. It's nice to see how builds do on a budget too. Oh, damn craft. Those monitors below eye level, oof. Well, I mean, I could raise them. Now my hands are fucked. Who needs hands? I don't know. It's never really been a problem. I don't know. This. I think this would be uncomfortable. Like my setup. Good for your posture and back. I'm gonna be borderline crippled by the time I'm 35. Is pinpoint bites? So apparently just the tooltip. I asked GGD about it and the damage scales, but the tooltip's fine. When you look straight ahead, you should be looking at the top third of the monitor. Looking at the top 20%. I wonder how much my teeth are gonna hurt. Did the sedatives wear off? There's entities. What's that? No, it's a map. They're not a map boss. That's why it's specified like that, not just bosses. Alright, we're done. Necromancer. There. Man, I'm so tempted to take Mistress of Sacrifice first, just for like offering effect. One build for each class in build week? No. The list of what I'm doing is on it's on Twitter. Also, I gotta play ads on Twitter in a sec. Fine, we don't need minion army. Might as well just play them now before anything interesting happens. Enjoy. Sorry. Global defense, you can make some, oh god, spicy stuff. It doubles doubles your either armor, evasion, or energy shield, basically. Once we get Cruel Lab, that'll be a very big difference. I don't want to grunt it and a phasing plus. I think I'm doing so fast, I don't need 2 Quicksilvers. I might just ditch the second life blast too. Yeah, now our damage like skyrocketed with Generosity, Wrath, and a few other things. We just switch now. Be the play for Zoom. This build from Badger? Nope, it's from my YouTube. Do you think Black Standard makes Forbidden Rite viable? No, it doesn't work on that. On the channel. Yeah, in like a week, I think. Do I have a lower one that's already rolled? Perfect. Do I have any Quicksilvers with anything, actually, that I like too high level? Not really. They're a pain to roll now, dude. Yeah, we have a guide for this on YouTube. Check it out if you want to build. On this. Okay. Actually kind of nice. There. To Sunni and then we're ready. Plus your change. Yeah, even high and low level ones are annoying to roll. High and low. Very annoying. Isn't Necro skeleton build too lame for uses? How do you figure?
So this is
How do you figure? Harvest craft them? Yeah. If only. There. We're getting there. We're getting there, chat. Not a blink arrow pace, but a charge recovery or something. But yeah, what do you mean only night? I'm not sure I understand. Could you explain? 10 years is that's ridiculous? Yeah. Yet they love to give us the lowest craft mod on the highest level items, but that's fine. That makes sense. It doesn't mean the opposite has to be true. Like, you don't want that if you have an item level 86 item, you can't hit low tier crafts anymore, then it'll be too easy to hit good items. Grasping ones are everywhere. Wait, I don't get it. Grasping ones, can't you just flame dash out of it and you lose them? In general, just mean it's too simple and mainstream. I don't see why that's a bad thing, I guess. Seems like a good thing, not a bad thing. A good combination of weird builds and meta builds.
losing your temper.
One yesterday kind of ruined the glove price. But awkward. Gives grasping when enemies hit you, yeah. I don't know. I never worry too much about what other people are doing because other people don't really matter, especially on solo cell phone where there's no economy to be affected. And if a build works on SSF, it works anywhere. But in general, like, other people don't really matter. Focus on what you enjoy doing. I don't know, I've never this entire league had a problem with my flame dash not working. I've never even been hit by them in Act 2, I think. Maybe on one character. Meanwhile, Black Status is up 1000%. Yeah. True. Oh, nice counts. That's awesome. Pretzel. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had a huge problem with slow effects. Not quite sure what people are struggling with because I haven't really had that problem. It's just because I run through things faster that I don't notice it because I kill them before they touch me, but I don't know. I haven't really noticed. Decided to play SSF this lane and I'm having a blast, dude. That's awesome. I think at a certain point for a lot of people the game becomes really stale in Trade League. It becomes so many less things that you can find that are exciting versus in Soul Self on everything is exciting. It's really cool. Thank you for the sub counts. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jay Wiz, I think so. I have res on my stuff. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I am not res capped right now. I get a... Maybe I have a low level amulet that I can use. Switch out of my rings at some point too. Gloves are kind of nice for this. Kind of want to swip out of them when I can.
Happy for me. It's not often we get to erase our failures.
Yikes.
Our mistakes can be our greatest achievements.
Fight is mean, dude. Actually the hardest thing in the site. Oh, nice sword. That's awesome. I think I have some random with one life on them. What is the difference between lockstep and predictive networking? Predictive is basically for if you have over 100 ping, where it tells the server, hey, I'm in this location, and the server's like, sure. Whereas on lockstep, it tells the server, I'm in this location, and the server sends it back to you and confirms, yes, you are in this location. Like TCP and UDP.
Yes.
Good luck.
There, that's great. The crate.
Yes.
You need Elden Ring to be out already? You can't wait? You're gonna have to wait, Freya.
Until next time.
There. Right, there. Basic the rest cap. A new belt as well. Really? I'm using attributes? Whatever. I'll get 30 decks somehow. Will I actually? Yikes. Can I have a belt somewhere? That's not easier for belts. That one. Use that for now. When can I actually get that? Fine. Let's do it. Alright, cast speed's nice. Anyway, I'm rest capped. Very nice. Then these are for level 60, just the enchant. Level 40. I'll find something to do with the links. Wait, what did you time somebody out for? What did they say? Something bad about Elden Ring? Try and get sensitive about Elden Ring. What? Was the best way to cross spell suppression? Please don't say Reforge more likely. Reforge more likely. And then other than that, just generic, you know, spammy like Reforge Lightning, Reforge Cold, essences. Like they're not tagged, so there's nothing you can do to like specify it. Just RNG. Yeah, Rod's not half bad, I guess. You are the greatest form I never sculpted. Fly, ay. Alright, Piety, I've collected the organs. Let's go. More life and res there. Don't know, we're gonna probably gonna need an actual res thing at some point. Yes, tuck me in, please. Man, Absolution proc chance is like not amazing. What? Once it's up though. Is this used to work on something else besides streaming? No, not really. I finished my university before starting streaming, but other than that, I'd only worked in a flower shop before streaming. I was kind of trying to avoid life as much as possible. Didn't really enjoy anything else than video games. Then managed to make streaming work, and just kept at it. Were you a good flower trader? Yes, it was very good. It was very efficient. I get yelled at by like, so I worked in 2 flower shops. Like, I mostly did it just to help out my mom, but I like had a work week in a flower store just to work somewhere. When I was I don't know if I should use Bellica instead of faster casting when I get 38. When I was in the work week, I remember like I really like being efficient. I just like being efficient in general. So I would line up like 6 flower groups and make like 6 at a time because it was so much easier than making one and then starting over and making a new one. I was like, I'm just making like 6. As much space as I had work room for. And then the people working there were like, wow, this is great. Like, you're so efficient. But that was the owner. But the other people working there, they were like, yo, stop. I was like, what do you mean? Haha. And they were like, no, actually, stop. I was like, oh, I hate it here. Hello, Davis. How would you say you managed to turn your hobby into a job without hitting it? How? I don't know. I feel kind of like just born for this. It's a great question with how. I don't know. Yeah, I guess a lot of people do end up hating what they do. Especially if they feel like they're locked into one game for too long. I don't really like wear out from grinding and doing one repetitive thing. That's kind of what I prefer anyway. Like, stop making us look bad? Yeah. I really like when I'm doing something, I like doing it well and efficiently on anything. Unless I don't enjoy it, then I don't like doing it at all, and then I'm just very bad at it. I've been bad at most things in life. We're pretty good at flowers. We're pretty good at flowers. Hey, Moniki, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I've done any like specific steps to not hate it. Like whenever I'm bored of PoE, I just go play something else. Do streamers pay their moderators, or is that not common? It's not common. I do, but it's very uncommon. Very, 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 very few do. They don't need to. You don't need to pay your moderators. People will mod for free. You get bored of PoE? Yeah. It's a bad league. I think it's on YouTube already, or if not, it will be soon. Yeah, I want to play more Calamity. That was really fun. No, I think this is probably the best league we've ever had. I mean, I prefer Synthesis more, but most people like this league a lot more. A lot of people don't like Synthesis. I do. I play solo stuff on Sniper, but no. No, you can't use it on Awakened Gems, the reroll gems. Calamity Vault's still up? I'm not sure. Yeah, Ultimatum was fun. Not so much, I don't know. I like the league mechanic. I didn't like playing that patch that much. But the league mechanic was good. Warframe? Yeah, I played it. It's alright. Biscuit, thank you. Yeah, I think so. You ever thought of trying it? Yeah, I've played League. It's like Plat or something. No, it's just gold. Gold and League. I haven't played that much. Beyond Rodars. When are you gonna play Lost Night? No idea. I've not planned anything. There. I would go Reaper with SNS. Faces the clear speed issue Reaper has. Yeah, I'll play Elden Ring. Don't know if I'll play it on launch, haven't decided yet. Kinda keen, we'll see. Yeah, I've heard the queues make it unplayable in Europe. I opened my window. It feels so warm in here. This is crushing at least. 38, we'll over level a little bit here. The next zone. Yeah, Necro Reaper. Once you invest enough, it just one-shots the feared. Plop. But it's similar to Herald of Agony, unless you have the gloves. Which you do. Not sure if you can talk about it as a streamer. Do you apply for sponsorships or just get one in your email? Like you want to play Lost Ark and promote it? Can you message someone to get it? You can reach out for sponsorships, yeah. You do get reached out to a lot by sponsorships too. A lot of people have management orgs. I lately, very recently, like the last few months, partnered with AFK creators to help me get sponsorships and stuff. I used to just get my own before that. But it was just too much work to like do all the reaching out and stuff myself. I like doing the negotiating myself. Most streamers are like not very good at the negotiating part and undercharge a lot. Like a lot. Because like most streamers are scared of negotiating because they think they'll lose the sponsorship. So like there was one sponsorship that I did with a bunch of other streamers. And after the sponsorship I asked like, so like how much did you guys negotiate? And I was like, they were like, what do you mean? I was like, well, did you take the initial offer? And they were like, yeah. And for me, the initial offer had been something like 800 and I ended up getting paid 6,000. I was like, yeah. Definitely negotiate. But most streamers do take the initial offer and don't negotiate a lot. If you're in an org, it's a bit easier. Oh, really? I'm not in an org. Don't need to be. It also like depends if they're specifically trying to get you or just somebody your size. Like if somebody was specifically trying to get you, then you have like all the cards are on your table. And that's very important. Nice try. Do you think being scared of losing sponsors is valid? No, I think I've only lost one sponsor in 6 years due to negotiating. That was more because they ran out of time and they got other people, not because they like were offended that I negotiated. The main thing that I end up losing sponsorship offers is that I don't sign non-disparagement agreements. Like nearly every sponsor will make you sign that you're not allowed to say anything negative about the product because they're not looking for feedback, they're looking for advertisement, right? That makes sense. But every sponsor I've worked with so far has been happy to remove it. It's just like default there in every agreement, but nobody generally asks for that either. Generally every single streamer I know signs non-disparagement agreements. Means you can't say anything negative about what you're paid to. Which is fine, but for me that's very important. Raid Shadow Legends, something I just blanket no. They generally offer around... And the last time they messaged me, they offered me $5,000 an hour, which is an insane amount of money. And then when I said no, they're like, how much? Like, what's the amount needed for you to play the game? I was like, there is no amount. Go away. Stop contacting me. And the reason they pay so much is because they make that amount and more back from the audience.
Greetings.
For freedom.
I'll get 43 here, I think, before I move on. I don't need clarity anymore, and I kind of want triple blue. Yeah, exactly. If they hook one whale, they've made like all the sponsors' money back and more. Like way more. Insane amounts more. We try spell, I can see how I feel about it. Oh, we need red blue then. Yeah, grab this. I mean, most mobile games, like, they make disgusting amounts of money. Like, insane amounts. There's so many, like, microtransactions, so once someone's hooked on the game... Oh. Okay, that feels awful. Let's not use that. Please, okay, yeah, that felt awful. There. Don't understand how people enjoy those A games that look trash. I mean, people enjoy different things. There are people that like, you know, straight up pay to win in games, right? Fine to like different things. But I don't like those things.
It only hurts the first time.
Okay, same for the 17 months. Everybody likes different things. 42, we'll do one more run after this one. A mental illness. Alright, let's see. 42. Do one more run, just we're a little bit over leveled. So, need to face gear properly. Dude, my fucking jaw is starting to ache. Had a tooth fixed earlier. You feeling it now? Yeah, did he? Best melee ability? Lightning strike. Well, melee. I'll probably be going Aegis. I usually don't do Aegis on hardcore, but it's a little bit more viable now. Spell suppression. I swear that song says I taste like human toe. I swear. PoE is a full-time job? PoE is more about build design and creativity. Not for everybody, but depends what you want. As long as you're having fun in a game, you're doing it right. That's all that matters. Whenever it gets to the point where you're like more negative about the game than positive, then it's time to quit and find a new game. That's what I did with EVE Online. I was like, I'm not happy with the direction this game is going. See ya. I'm never gonna like stay and bitch and moan about a game when there's so many other games out there. Pointless. Except Dota, that's different. That's why you're playing Dota to begin with. Good damage. I didn't have enough res though. Thinking a new belt. Fine, I think. Do one different ring. Some mana issues. I think I'm at 42. Dota has voice chat? Yeah. Dota come and made me cackle. Dude. I am innocent. Do. Not too long till we get Cruel Lamb. Well, that was huge.
when I'm ready and not before.
What level is Core? That was 48, right? No, it's like 55. That's it. That is really good damage at least. I am... Let's see. More life. Nothing I can do about res except here. Even have a perfect gold rim. Already have it. Already have it. The Vixens. Shield nodes have a lot of rest for right later. True. True. I think I'll be able to fix it on gear. I think I have a belt lying around. I can probably just random some essences and hope I get a low one too. I think mine already does have 12 all rest. Never mind. Be easy. That plus one ring. We'll do one ring. Oh, actually, I have an even better idea. Just fix it with an anoint. Need cloth and chain. That'll fix it. That'll fix it. No, they're exclusive. We cannot get 2 curses in one ring. A long time ago since they fixed that. I think you could, the patch orbs came out, if I remember right, but not anymore. Zoom. Really, like, enjoyable with mini builds to just complicate and things die. That's the best part. The best part by far. There. Oh man. I'm like no longer numb. It's like very sore. Let's see. There. Oh, I already have you. Belt. That is quite a lot more. I don't think I have one with resist. I'll just take that for life. I don't think I have abyssal jewels I can use anyway. Oh, actually, that is better. What happened here? Using you anyway. Go away. There, then I just need cold res, which I can fix here. Then we are sorted-ish. Almost sorted. It'll be fine. Ish. Oh wait, I was gonna do the anoint. Can't remember. So use the diamond skin. Clear blue. Alright, easy, easy, dude. What's you taking Divine Shield? If you have an Aegis, yeah, probably really good. You have enough armor as well. You want like 15k armor. So many builds are doing that now. Like Aegis on everything. It's so good. Very strong. I think I used Onslaught in the last one. Probably want Onslaught later just to move faster. You don't need Onslaught in every build, but it's like 20 move speed is so nice. Don't know if I need mana. And we never added Flask to this build. It's annoying. We really should have done that. But yeah, probably Granite, Jade, Quartz, Quicksilver. Don't think I need mana Flask in game. Quartz is very important to like a lot of deaths when you see rip clips from people is people playing without a Quartz Flask. And you'll see people getting like stopped on the monsters, and that's an easy way to die. I don't have any link to test, so probably just Tabitha. Abasi Rossi? We'll see. I do have both. Doriani's not really hardcore viable. We'll just insta-die. We're not gonna play this a crazy amount. I just want to like get a feel for Absolution and see if it's something I want to play in the future. Make a little blurb about it. But that's why I chose it today too, because I'm not playing super long today. Because of the I went to the dentist.
That would just make life complicated.
Starting to ache actually. I hate it. When do you feel arch nemesis with 3 months are incredibly rippy? Not really. But I play very strong builds. Without the totem part, it's not playable. I'm pretty sure it goes on cooldown as soon as you would stop channeling. Express my order. Do they give any pain meds for after? No. I don't really want pain meds either. I barely ever take anything like that. Try to avoid taking anything like paracetamol or anything.
When I'm ready and not before.
1.5k fusings? I feel you, dude. Slightly over 2k on my last one. I really wish there was a stat track so you could see exactly, besides doing like a rough estimate. That'd be really nice too for like, you know, so many people exaggerating. Especially the people who are like, oh, I've played Path of Exile for 6 years and never had 6 things. Like, how many fusings have you really used? No, not really. I don't like target farm anything. There are like people do say like they like, for example, I noticed Sentinel was more important, but I just spam maps. I don't like specifically look for anything. Does quality have an impact on chance to 16 with fusings? Massively, yeah. That's why if you really want to 16 something, you want to get 30 quality on it first. With like 30 quality, it's like 1,000 fusings on average instead of like 1,500. Whereas before, when we used to be able to craft quality on it too, and we could get 48, then it was 800 fusings on average. It was really nice. Then it was real nice. I usually want at least 4 appears, or at least 3. Feels actually playable even on 1 or 2. I think the most I've used is like 6,800 on a Chevs. Something like that. While counting. 5.8? I don't know. It was a lot. Yeah, I really like Six Thinking too. But I see a lot of upsides. Like, okay, so the reason I like Six Thinking is when you have so many hours in the game, there's just not that many things that are enjoyable, right? There's not that many like chase feelings. So that's part of why I really like Six Thinking.
It only hurts them.
You don't anymore around. Oh, Hillock on fortification or research or transport. But yeah, so that's why I like Six Thinking, because it's such a nice, like, it does feel great, especially if it ever happens fast. It feels amazing, or when you finally get it, it feels amazing. And then it feels terrible when it goes like 3,000 or 4,000. I think it's very important that there are things in games that feel bad too, because it makes the good things feel better. For the way I enjoy games. But then also, like, there is so many nice things about being able to just double corrupt loads of gear. That'll be really interesting too from a min-maxing point of view. It's a purple thing for the 23 months, dude. We don't really know how hard it'll be to 6-target gems, except that they told us an XLCon. 6-targeting will be around the same as it is now, and getting one equivalent of a 6-thing will be very easy, they said, and getting a full set, like everything 6-thing, will be around the same as like 6-thinking now, like a bit harder, maybe. But getting one 6-thing was gonna be very easy. Been 4 years, been 2. Double crush from my thing. Yeah, I like double crafting. So I'm not like, I think it's okay. I think it's okay that softening and 6-thinking is going away. It's not the end of the world. But I do like it. I do like it. Oh my god, this Absolution chance, dude. Give me Absolutions. Did they get 10% chance? Oh, they're not unique, that's why. Right. It's kind of mean that they're not unique. At this rate, you have until 2025 to enjoy 6-thinking. More like 24. I think it'll be out in 24. Oh, nice, yes. Oh, I have no idea. How do you do the 60 minion challenge now? SRS, phantasms, anime weapon, zombies, skeletons. The animate weapon jewel. I don't know. It used to be very easy because you could just do animate weapon and you could have like 200. There's no cap before. Back in the good days. 6 to 10 months on average. Yeah, we'll see. Oh no, this is kind of slow. It actually might be 4 hours to maps. The other builds were a lot faster. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I like cookie. Cookie.
I like I don't care. Let me die.
There a cap on down below. I know. So nice though. Yeah, there's a cap on down below. Drink everywhere? Oh, alright.
Sorry.
Oh, good. I have. I have the cast speed notes on Zenith. Absolutely have. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I have the cast speed notes on Zenith. Pretty sure. Are they really were? Oh. Well, so it's because I'm not like I'm not to the left or right. Like I don't have deep wisdom and I don't have I'm not leaving left. So I don't really save any points and cast speed is good for the build. I save what, 1 point or something? It's not worth it. If I was leaving left anyway, I would do it. 16 card left behind. 16 card. Frenzy Spectres? Yeah, I'll probably use them. Hey, Fox. The Binding That Ties? Wait. What's that card for? What's it give? Oh, god damn it. Give me Absolution. Oh, change that bind. Yeah, that's whatever. I don't care. Can you slow down? I'm trying to catch up. No, I want to go as fast as possible. I want to go as fast as possible so I get to do more of the build. Oh, my fucking tooth hurts. Is that Boba? It's Boba. Boba!
Stay sharp.
You want Booba? I have Booba. That's on Lost Ark. I have a video about it. Pretty cool. I like it. I do have like review on YouTube. You really need the minion AoE? They don't shotgun, do they? I don't think I need it instantly. Take this stuff first. What's Immortal Online 2? I didn't really get to play it enough. I really badly want to play it. I'm actually logging in to train my character still. Because I was actually able to log in now, but now I'm playing PoE, so I have no interest in playing. But Mortal Online 2 is like the... If I was ever going to quit PoE for a game, it would probably be Mortal Online. Would be like the most likely one, obviously. It's also been saying the new Darkfall, yeah. It's great. Thoughts on thoughts? I'll think about it. Nice burst damage. There. I have 7 yet. A naked German man tried to rob me in Mortal Online 2. When I tried to play it, 10 out of 10 would play again. Nice. Yeah, no, it seems very good. A lot of exciting things coming out. Dude, it's just so good to be a gamer. Gaming is just wonderful. So many cool games. When's Dwarf Fortress coming out? More fleshed out Rust. After PoE 2? Oh no. Don't say that. Once we get Crow Lab, we are flying damage wise. We have 48 at least. Maybe 49 into Crow Lab. Found you're not a gamer, you only play 2 games, Dota and PoE. Okay. I'll be a gamer. I play a lot of games. Slightly over. Well, just by like the bulk of the games that I've played, like a large amount of hours, I have over 100,000 hours in gaming. Probably a bit more than that, 'cause it's not like I do anything else. I just sleep in game. It's beautiful. The Absolution, yeah, it's a cool skill. It's 11 years, yeah. Which is likely. Well, I do think it's more than that. It's pretty much like... It's not like I'm known for sleeping a lot. And if I'm awake, I'm gaming. I don't really do much else. Even when I was younger, you know, I would skip school the majority of the time.
Farewell.
Been a lot of fun.
When I'm ready and not before.
Skelly Mages is on Thursday. Honestly, maybe I should respec this into Skelly Mages and skip the entire leveling. Isn't that an idea? And then just do the actual endgame stuff for Skelly Mages. That is actually an idea. I think that's what we do. And then we prep some slightly more endgame gear for that as a final to build week. That seems like a great idea. Have enough for it. Is this build week or which week? What are other builds I'm doing? I can't remember. New Corrupting Fever, that's a champion. What else am I doing? I did Winter Orb, that's a witch. Absolution, that's a witch. Righteous Fire, that's a Templar. Like Draskell? What do you mean? Yeah, how much of a respec is there really from this to Skelly Mages? I don't have the POB for Skelly Mages open. But that's actually really good because I really don't want to like... I would rather like cut it kind of short today anyway and go fucking chill and watch something with Helena if my fucking jaw is not getting better. Such a weird ache too when you've been stabbed with a needle. When Rascal dies, he deletes all his progress. That's awful. Fuck that. I don't like character fun. If you don't use clusters, it's barely even a respec. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice then. That's nice then. So we'll do that. Any melee? I mean, lightning strikes pretty good. Helix. Not actual true melee builds. I wouldn't recommend those. Maybe next build do 5 of the 6 classes? Maybe. I just want to do interesting builds. I don't really care what it's... Like, the builds are all pretty different, except Absolution and Necro. Even them, they are pretty different. I don't really care, like, oh, now I'm going to do a Rogue, now I'm going to do a Shadow. It's not like classes matter. You can barely see your fucking character in PoE anyway. So I don't really care about that. As long as I'm doing interesting builds that are fun. I think the Winter Orb was very, very fun, very interesting. My mouth has like PTSD from like the tooth being open. I feel like nice not to be in pain when drinking now. It's nice. Oh, I've changed my atlas like 100 times till then. I think it's my atlas should be what I'm using right now, but I respray like 5 times a day. Where's the MTX? Well, I like the idea of your build week being most of your starter builds. I mean, that is what we're doing this time, yeah. It's pretty interesting. And it's pretty perfect for build week because you get to see the starter part. Then again, I'm also doing quite a lot more like gear. Nothing super expensive though, I guess, except the boots. But I like the boots add power. They just save time off the YouTube video. Actually, yeah, I guess it is pretty cheap. This doesn't even affect the damage because, you know, it's Absolution. Divine Flash? Yeah, I mean, you could. Could do. Get ES recovery somehow. Like, I'm thinking going Hyro. I think Occultist is the softcore choice. Nice, Foxy. If I can get enough strength here, I want to revisit the Sprinkler, but I mean, ideally, I want to do Albrons instead of Sprinkler. Foxy hates trading. He's not going to sell them. He's done with people. Really fun so far, but I'm not doing endgame. Yeah. Very strong build. I think like this time, like all our, I think for the past few, this has always been true, I guess, but very, very solid starters this time. Very, very much positive feedback on all the league starters. Nice. Not another explosive arrow. Right, Brain King. We'll kill Brain King and then I'll go send.
Such a fine example of womanhood. I simply knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Or my husband.
I love Foxy.
You see, His Majesty could never be satiated on his wedding day by one bride alone. Thank you, soul sister.
Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio? Oh my god, what is the percentage chance for generation? It's too low.
Need more mana.
I'm gonna check if I have monsters left. You can do remaining, or you can look in the top right. Oh, outside of maps. Yeah, just search remaining. Have it on a macro. Oh my god, I have to redo them each time. I hate this skill. There we go, that was fast. Oh, I have spell echo on my zombies. Funny.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Oh, Taylor Blood. Alright, let's see. Let's go Ascend. Because Ascending on this character is incredibly strong. But it's nothing. I'm very low level. There's a lot of nodes I'm going to be taking. Plus Shaman's Dominion. If it's the crit for totems, I will be taking. I have no crit nodes. $450 to get RF on the tooltip is that a lot? In-game tooltip? Wait, is there even an in-game tooltip for RF? I have no idea if that's a lot. I haven't played RF in a long time, but we'll be playing it soon. We're playing it soon. The loot explosion with uniques is really good for farming Arcali's Fang. I prefer plus gem level. I always go for plus gem level when I can. Easy. Easy clap. Still 21 RF? Yeah. If I die on Archnemesis hardcore, is all my chests lost? No. Only what's on your character. You don't lose. Like, it's not character fun. No, you can't influence the unique explosion at all. Ooh. Cannot influence it. Dude, I love masteries. Fuck, that was such a good addition to the game. So, I'm 6 levels under leveled. And once I get this lab, we get plus 2 levels, which is huge. Massive and girthy. I need double res and driller anymore? What do you mean, like fire and cold? Don't need 16. Hi 30! How you doing? How is life? Girl. Just trying out some Absolution. We're absolutely doing Absolution. Ha! Life is meh, but I'm doing great. How can life be meh when you're in this channel? You've been playing Lost Ark? Then I get it. Probably Entangle there, Sparky. Or there's RFBs too. Robin looked up yesterday. When you go back to it, are you gonna stick with Cultist? Probably Hyro, because it'll get more defense. I'm just scared about not getting enough AoE. It's the main thing I'm worried about. So I really want to try to get Divergent. Winter Orb. Or whatever the one that has the AoE is. I think it's Divergent. Absolution, it's kind of similar to a dominating blow build where you attack an enemy and when they die, your absolutions will be summoned and they will cast spells basically on the enemy. So now I've summoned them, then I'm just running through things and you just gotta attack monsters now and again to like keep them up. And then for unique bosses, they have a like 10 or 25% chance to spawn every time you hit a unique boss. Anomalous this area. Oh, that was close. I walked right into it because I targeted my minions. Could have been real bad. Could have been a one-shot. There, we just got a ginormous damage buff. I'm gonna go toilet real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, nice, Mighty. That's awesome. Okay. Black Sinners, yeah. Kinda went up in value. Alright, now we have insane damage. We really need to kill this. Remnants are crazy tanky, holy shit. Please use a divine on that practice? Nah. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Let's see, I think I'm too lazy to use. I'm too lazy to use the vectors. Now it should like annihilate everything. Serious staff a viable thing to build around? I know Lily did it and it's gotten buffed since then. I seem to remember she said the build was dog shit, but that is a while ago. Pretty cool to just watch them zap things. They're just zapping, dude. They have decent damage now. Let them go. Certain burn just gonna run a comic, yeah. Yeah, once I got that +2, that's nice. And then imagine you can get another +2, like, you know, duration or AoE in your chest, and there will be even 2 more levels. So 50%. Yeah, no, that doesn't do anything. You know, if it was 50% increased damage of socketed gems, probably would. Maybe that would need. The minions are weird with, you know, any damage. Decent amount of life as well. 2k life. The fuck? Oh, it is down there. I'm just blind. Ashes is great for this. Why? For mini movement speed? Oh, because of complicate. I don't even have 20 quality on it. 20 bags. Thank you for the 9 months, dude. Still love you. Thanks. Very excited for after build week to continue with the worm. We get a dying sun. Get some defense. Need to get defense on the build is the biggest thing. And I really wish I had... If I can get spell suppression on a life is extra ES chest, find a way to recover ES, that would be really nice. There's so many things that like Ashes is good for because of the quality. Very good jewel. I wish I had life on it, but it would be kind of too OP. It kind of is already, so it's not like we can really ask for life. Yeah, it literally goes on any build. Don't know where I'm trying to... Yeah. Really good. Dude, I think... I'm surprised you're not a cultist on softcore. You can blast so much damage with double void battery, dude. Did you finally get... You have like everything for extra projectiles now, right? Finds banner and determination. Yeah, I'm gonna do determination and grace. For your software, you don't need as many defenses. If you have a blast freeze cluster jewel, if not, you should get that.
It only hurts the first time.
McIntyre, thank you for the 13 months. Not yet, still crying. I would even just like just use. It's so easy with frigid jewels, dude. Just use frigid jewels, you'll get it. I mean fossils. Totem jewel too. Oh, that one's huge. I really like. Honestly, What I might do, since I'm not playing it anyway, I might just take the 8 gold jewel or 8 jewel I have and re-roll it until I get Blast Freeze, because Blast Freeze is so huge. Wow. The damage though. The fuck? That gem level really helped. That's more damage than the other builds are at this point. Very much more. Now we have Blast Freeze and Eldritch mods. Yeah, but it's on gloves, which we can't use. Not even using Frenzy, don't need to. Don't even need to. Got Onslaught. I don't think... Maybe I don't need a mana potion. I can maybe get out. I can maybe get away with silver instead just to go faster. Yeah, we're gonna use this for the next build week on Friday for Skelly Mages, and then take that further into in-game. I haven't done that before in a build week, but that's interesting. We'll try it. Yeah, we'll do Onslaught. It'll feel good. Oh, nice, Fox. Alright, let's see. Let's go get Onslaught. Let's see. Do I have any already rolled? Damn it. Where did that go? You are very good. Oops. There, that's fine. Here. Black Zenith up to 70 or more like 90. Yeah. It's just so cheap to buy a bunch and double corrupt them. That's crazy. How many did you buy up, Fox, before? I hope you bought a lot. You have 4 pairs left? If I were you, I would have bought up 20. 10 and double crafted 6. Did he hit anything? Hell, I'll min-max the shit out of the build. I'll help you get yours better too. It'll be fun. Can't predict that. Even you said it was an experiment. Kinda could after you already saw him doing tier 16s. Because it benefits so much from double corruption. Aura and curse? Oh damn. Like, you benefit so much from it. Are you progressing without doing story quests? I'm not. But you never need to talk to NPCs in Path of Exile. Wow. Damage. Yeah. Like he was already doing a lot of damage. Like he was already doing a lot of damage, and I feel like hopefully it's not rude to say, but he wasn't exactly sure what he was doing with the build and how to scale it. So I felt like it already had a lot of potential. I feel like the occultist version was a bit more random because doing a totem build on not a high row is risky. I had no idea what I was doing, yeah. We had discovered a very cool interaction. And he was already doing really well with it. Like, he wasn't using AoE overlap. So you yanked it and it's your build now? Nah, I mean, I'm giving him credit for discovering the mechanic, but then I can help him make it even better. Like, AoE overlapping has always been very strong on Winter Orb because of shotgunning. It's one of the few abilities we have that does. And the only worry is getting Hyro to get enough. But then, obviously, Divergent, Winter Orb plus Ashes should maybe take care of that. I think you need AoE nodes on Hyro. And it's so hard to tell if you're doing full shotgun or not, since we don't have target dummies. You definitely will on large bosses. So they're too big not to. And then I think Occultist is very tempting on softcore, especially with Blast Freeze. You're going to be very safe from that. You're going to insta-freeze anything. And you will have probably 20 million damage once you get going. Like, actually disgusting amounts of damage. But Hierophant gets the 4 free endurance charges. I don't know what weapon I'm going to use though, because I can't use Void Battery. I need a little bit of mana. Just a little bit. For passive points? Yeah. No, I think it's more than that. Because I would have 8 power charges and I get 9% in KoE per. So 9 times 8 plus that 56 or something. No, 72. I can't do head math. It was 56? Awesome. I don't do head math very well. Wait, what did I say? What was the initial number? 9 times. No, 8 times. 8 times 9. So it is 72. The Void Battery, that's like 6 passive points. Most points are 10, notables 20. Yeah. And you get so much more crit multi on Occultist. Occultist looks disgusting. Harry gets a lot of nice stuff too, so. Probably will try Harrow. Endurance charges are just so nice.
I need more mana.
Even easier to do mana issues. I don't need the clunky interaction at the start of the map with thingy with batteries. That was annoying anyway. And the placement speed's huge. And there's some pretty juicy like jewels you could get. You could get Inquisitor jewels, you could get Battle Mage, you could get a lot of like cool stuff. Yeah. What clunky thing? With getting power charges at the start of map is very annoying. Took like 30 seconds. Start of every map. Awful wind up. ES region would be nuts. Yep. Yeah, no, that would be literally insane. Getting the ES regen, oh my god. The build would be so strong. An F6? Yeah, that would actually be disgusting. If we get the ES regen on the Harrow. Actually disgusting. How's it going? Good. We're trying Absolution. Are you not using Ashes? Ashes is huge for you. Right. What am I taking next? We can go for the AoE. We can go for more life. I don't really need this stuff. Even that good? I guess it's good for the specters later. Whoops, wrong one, lol. They're right next to each other. Do that next. An AoE though. Yeah, this kind of just bursts down bosses. A lot like Dominating Blow. And then you can go to Skelly Mages later when you have enough gear. Even better. I mean, people still play both, but... We kind of want as much AoE on that as possible. Also, are you using Frenzy? Yeah, if not, you're missing 12% damage. Running game Skelly Mages, is it +1 to Skelly or 20 minion damage is better? If it's 20 more minion damage is better. If not, probably +1 Skelly. If it's just increased, then definitely +1 Skelly. Oh, you're using... Right. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. Don't have one. I do need to... I want to make like a Legion farmer. I was going to do that with my Impulsive Spark, but I'm changing that over to Ball Lightning just because I got a Ball Lightning enchant. When I have the Divergent Ball Lightning. I want to do some Legion farming with that. So farm it in SF. I will. I have a shit ton of Legion stuff. Like I will definitely be able to get every one of every Temestral, absolutely. But some things I want to farm out. Oh, we have some damage. Void Battery and Militant Faith, that's disgusting, yeah. Or just Badge of the Brotherhood would be really good on Occultist because you don't need Ashes. I wish I had a badge. It would actually be disgusting, dude. Occultist sounds so insane for softcore. It might even be good on hardcore. I just don't know how you're gonna get defenses. That feels good. I love Acceleration Shrines, dude. They're like a fun multiplier. Literally a more multiplier for fun. What about this build we're talking about? Yesterday's build week, which was Winter Orb. Winter Orb Occultist. Very fun. Very fun. When I'm ready. And they're just blasting, dude. Honestly, it wouldn't be a terrible level 100 pushing build. They are faster, but especially with Tailwind. Tailwind would be nice on another build. How do you play with 160 FPS? I have a beast computer. I've capped it too, I think. Yeah, that's cap. I think I have like 300 if I don't cap it. Pooey 60 capped? No. Why do you cap it? There's no reason going over that, and it's bad for your PC to just let it run at like 300-400. Like, you never want to run above that anyway. There's no benefit. To run your PC into the ground earlier. Need at least 1600. Too bad. Too very bad. I used to be kept at 120 because of my monitor. Do want a new monitor actually, we're working on that. Trying to get a monitor sponsorship would be nice. Free stuff, kick W. Very old monitors. With 300 Hz monitors, 30 FPS is fine. It depends on the game and the monitor. Stop spreading misinformation. There are loads of times where if you don't cap your FPS, it is literally damaging your hardware. That's not misinformation, it's BISM. There's no benefit to not capping it. Play on insane amounts. Yeah, New World almost took out mine. From time goes to ship, yeah.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Running over 300 FPS, go check your GPU temps. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what Dero said is true. If developers do not cap their game's frame rate, you will absolutely ruin your card. Yeah. I can't believe he was like stop spreading misinformation to that. Wild. Wild. No, it can be on a lot of games, Red Fox. Can be on a lot of games. There's been several games in the last year that have had huge issues with it. You're probably using a shitty GPU like RTX 3070. I'm using a 3090 Adol Boutique. Wouldn't call it a shitty graphics card. $3090 Enjoyer. You're a time traveler. Can't see below 240. Yeah, Foxy. There.
Good.
You know, in the olden days, like
Well.
PC issues used to be so interesting.
Tell me something. Bring me back something nice.
Be careful.
See. Remember I had a faulty hard drive. Well, I think it was the hard drive. I was pretty young, right? So it's like hard to like troubleshoot a problem I had when I was like 12. Was I 12? I don't know. Somewhere between 10 and 12. Well, I was on Windows. What Windows was I on? Actually, we can identify what Windows I was on. What Windows was I on, chat? FCKGW RHQQ2 YKT6TGW. Is it crazy that I know a CD key in my head? XP, that was it. So how old was I? 98 SE? Hey, I can't remember it. That's funny. So the reason I know that, what's the CD key? No, I think, wasn't it 98? Anyway, the reason I know that is because I had to reinstall Windows on my computer every day. The computer would only boot. If I restarted, it wouldn't boot. It would only boot after installing Windows. Or like 15? I can't remember exactly how old I was. But it would only boot right after installing Windows. So I would have to, every time I wanted to use my PC, which was every day, I would have to reinstall Windows. And I couldn't turn it off. I couldn't restart. And it crashed all the time. Sometimes, and there was one day, it crashed 4 times in one day. So I had to reinstall Windows 4 times in one day. And I just sat there crying. And my dad came in and was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I have installed Windows 180 times in the last few months. I'm very tired of installing Windows. And then he felt bad for me, so he bought me a new PC, and I was very happy. But it was rough. It was very rough. Fresh install every day sounds amazing. It wasn't. Because back then, you had multiple CDs to install video games. It was not amazing. So that's why you are the way you are? That kind of thing breaks a person? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, 8 CDs for Baldur's Gate. Diablo 1 on floppy drives. Can't remember how many discs there were for Diablo 1. 8? 12? I don't know. I don't know, it feels like a lot more. How did you manage doing that every day? I'm a grinder. I always remember the first video game I really grinded in. It was called Albion. It's an old RPG game from like 1994. And I didn't really understand the game, so I didn't speak English. Yeah, I didn't speak English. And well, there's not usually a grind in that game. The Ancient Albion Online? No, it's not Albion Online. Albion Online is a very new game. Anyway, you can just Google like Albion old game. It's like an ancient spaceship game. I didn't speak English, and the game was very hard, and there were hard enemies, so I just died and lost and had to load a lot. But then I saw there was like the vendor, and you didn't really have weapons in the start. Or at least maybe I was supposed to have some, but I didn't anyway. I found the vendor sold like a weapon, like a staff or something. I can't remember if it was a sword or a staff, but some sort of magical weapon for like 36,000. And like something like that. Maybe it was 360,000. It was a crazy amount. And I found a secret combination that you could talk to the vendor with, and the vendor, the healer, would give you a healing potion. Now, in hindsight, probably what I was saying was I am in need of healing, right? And the vendor would give me a healing potion. And I was like, well, I'm so smart. I can sell the healing potion back to the vendor for 3 gold. So I just sat there for like, I don't know, I can't remember if it was 3 days or like a week. But I just sat there for like a week vendoring healing potions. And just grinding it out. And then the game was easy. I was like, oh, this is poggers, dude. I have infinite money with this one simple trick. Game devs hate him. So I just, yeah, sat there grinding. I was about 8, 7. And then I still didn't like finish the game. It was very hard when you didn't speak English. But yeah. And then my friend was like, how'd you get that weapon? The game's really hard. And I was like, I showed him and he was like, the fuck's wrong with you? Oh. Same with other games that like weren't really grindy games, but I did anyway. Was like put Coast to the Moon. Put Coast to the Moon had like MTX that you could like, you know, you could mow your neighbor's lawn or something. I can't remember exactly. You mow, I think maybe that was the zoo, but you could mow your neighbor's lawn and you would get like in-game coins to like buy different colors and stuff for your car. And I unlocked all of them, and my friend was like, oh, is there like a cheat code to unlock all of them? I was like, no, I just mowed my neighbor's lawn. He was like, how long? I was like, it's like 11 hours. So I've always really enjoyed that in video games. That's why I like games like PoE. And there was another game. There was some sort of like Egyptian teaching game I played when I was a kid. And you could like unlock loads of things in that game too. But you had to like make money in the game. You could like fold papyrus. And I did that for like 10 to 20 hours too. Always just really enjoyed like grinding towards something in a game. Same with PoE. Like I always found like very often it was like the most enjoyable is like grinding towards the headhunter. And then once I had it, I would very often quit. I've always enjoyed just getting things. Like working towards the goal. Very enjoyable. No, I never played Ultima Online, sadly. Rush, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Love Rush, yeah. The healing potion thing, I bet the devs knew about it, but never imagined fucking animals like you sitting there for a week. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't even... Well, it was a multiplayer game. That's an amazing game, A Tale in the Desert. Yeah, I think that's it. I played a very memorable game for me that like I thought was very special was Sapien. It's a very old game. This must be from like 1986 or something, before I was born even. It's a very old game, and you are human, and you have to like build a tribe, and you can like build a tribe and you like craft. The crafting is very cool. When you have to like chop away and like make an outline of a flintstone, and if you do it right, it lets you get a flint axe. Very cool. Cheating in an offline game, nothing wrong. Wait, I wasn't cheating. Also, I spent a week. I earned that shit. There was no cheating involved. If you spend a week to earn anything in a game, I don't care what it is, you probably earned it. You probably earned it. Remember the first game I cheated in? Settlers 1. To unlock buildings. Didn't really get how you unlock buildings when I was a noob. And I remember the cheat code was Thunder, but I didn't know English, so I just remember it was T H under. That's how I remembered it. Somebody told me about it IRL. It's not like I had the internet back then. Hello, Ash. You monster. That's a lot of damage, dude. Ow. Definitely getting mana issues. Kill it. A winter orb. I don't know which one will end up having better clear. There's so many like cheats I remember. 32167. Any 32167 gamers? You know, I've never cheated in a multiplayer game. I stopped cheating pretty early. I think Sims was the game that made me stop cheating. Very unenjoyable. Are there no 32167 gamers in chat? No, I didn't play Mortal Online 1. Maybe I've been playing a little bit. Yeah, here's the Might and Magic 5 Black Dragons. Glittering prizes. A good day to die. You play Muyafa? Yes, I did. I bought WoW Gold when I was 8. I got scammed and never got my gold, so I never RMT'd or cheated again. Damn. That's rough. Let's see, we gotta get some levels here. We're very low. We're 58. We should be at least 64 here. But 58 is like good enough that we can grind. Yeah, it's rough. Die. See, we can get a trigger one soon. Experience for PC1 and PC2 is my PC setups. Yeah, I misplaced my World of Warcraft account for like $800. It's probably my only regret in life. I have very few regrets. That's one of them. It drops from Delve. It drops from the red boss in Delve. On the bright side, you don't have to play WoW. Yeah. Nice 30. I don't have room for it. It's good if you need damage. I have enough damage as well. I almost did too much damage. Could ascend and have offerings affect us for speed leveling. That sounds kind of nice. Ascending should be easy. Where's the Sparker? Logged off? Oh, damn 30. Yeah, that's a good reason. Do one more level than Wiz then. No. Does not marauding. Bounce doesn't. Oh no, he's playing X, where is Y? Yo. That's how it goes. Always. Right. Not a terrible time. Not a terrible time. One more level, then we'll Murkison, then we'll
Only hurts at first.
get offering. Thank you, Tweak. Thank you for the 31 months, dude. Those boots carry so hard. Yeah, no, they make it's very good for build week because it means I can do and show off more and do it faster. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Wow, Scrya, I just saw your fucking clickbait name for the Winter Orb. I have a new main build? Bro, what the fuck? That needs to change. Bad Scrya.
First time.
It actually might be my new main build, but still EA for now. Damn. I love it. Don't touch it, sis. Peace. No, I like truth bait. I don't mind sensational articles, but or like titles, but like that maybe at the very end. I hate clickbait. Nothing worse than like opening clicking something on YouTube and the thing you're looking for isn't there. That is the build I plan on min-maxing next to it first. It's not wrong, but still. It's just very intense. Very intense. That's scary. People like the video at least. Like no dislikes. That's good. Have you seen your own YouTube? I don't do clickbait though. I do truth bait. Like I have sensational articles like or titles like never fail a blight map again. But like it's hard to fail a blight map after watching the blight map video. Or easy ways to get a 60. And then I tell you easy ways to get a 60. That's fine. That's truth bait, not clickbait. I tell you what I'm saying. Like you get exactly what the video says. Right? It's not like I'm lying. I think that's fine.
Need some help.
How do your girlfriend? Tinder.
Watch yourself.
You underestimate my ability to fail? You'll be fine. It's easy. Do I make a leveling tree? No. I usually don't do stuff like that for... Well, maybe if I make a proper build guide, but I usually don't go that in depth for the leveling blurbs. Loving the TikToks, by the way, Zizaran breaks all the thought vids with a male thought. Nice. I think. No, they removed the way, or changed the way elemental overload works. You get an icon on the skill that it's working with, so it no longer works on your global elemental damage. Skill specific now. Never fail blight again. Get 10 million DPS spark build that clears 3 screens. Actually, in my blight video, where I don't think do I even attack once in my blight video? I don't feel like I do. Well, at least not on one of the sets. Like, it's just the towers. And the immune minion you attack? Right. Yeah. Fair. That's pretty barely. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the truth bait in my videos is very like fair. Like they might sound like clickbaity, but you get exactly what it is. Like I hate seeing some sort of cool nature video and there's a huge fucking spider and the huge fucking spider doesn't exist. It's not real. I clicked on one recently where it looked like this like crazy fucking animal and it was like a blow up doll. It wasn't a real animal. I was like, really, dude? Bro. Didn't you fail the blight map earlier? That was a That was a Blight Ravage map, not a Blight map. Technically not a clickbait. I was sad. That'll one-shot me for sure. Uh-oh. I guess he's slightly buffed. Hi, Milk! How you doing? When are we getting a video? Hello, Anna. What keeps you motivated to return every restart and start from scratch again? I think PoE is just like... the start is always so exciting. I actually feel like every game ever should have regular wipes. I think that's the most exciting thing of any game that I play. Like Tarkov wipes, everything. I think I would be a lot more interested in MMOs if they had like servers that regularly wiped and didn't just, you know, get soft resets whenever they do big expansions like WoW. Like if WoW had a regular like 3-monthly wipe, I think it would be a lot more interesting. Every 6 months, at least. I think I'm a big fan of that playstyle.
It only hurts the first time.
Hello, Mr. Good to see you, dude. How you doing? I'd hate an EVE Online wipe. Yeah, EVE is different. I wouldn't like an EVE wipe either. But it is like different. Like there's different things in EVE. EVE is more about politics and power gain. That's very different. Like, you're not playing EVE for the same reason. And EVE isn't really a video game either. Like, it's not a game in the same sense. EVE is more like serious. At least the way I played it, EVE was not a video game. It's more of a serious hobby. I was the leader of Shade. We were in Cry Havoc. No, I didn't play EverQuest. EverQuest player here. Weapons can take months to make. No wipe here, please. So I'm not saying like when I say I would have liked like MMOs to wipe, I don't mean every MMO should wipe on every server. I think it would be nice for the option to be there. Yeah, for sure, Terrestrial. EverQuest wipe, same as PoE, nice. Like I would just like the option to be there. I think more options is always a good thing. Because there's always like different types of players. Like look at PoE, right? It's perfect. We have temp leagues, we have hardcore, we have softcore, we have solo self-found, we have perma standard. It's great. There's so much choice. It's perfect. I wish more things were like that. No idea. The gloves are going up in price, so other than that, very cheap. I'm just a big fan of like, I don't necessarily like having a shit ton of stuff in games. I like obtaining it. Lol. I think that's very cool. Easy clap. 2.8k Merc Club is, by the way, not recommended in hardcore. Don't do what I just did. There. Yeah, I tried playing Star Wars Galaxies for a while. Let's see. Can almost fit that. I grab a ring. Proper ring. Ring life. I don't have a, do I have a conductivity ring? Because that would be sick. Really not. I have a weakness ring. We could do a weakness ring. Hmm. Nice ring. There. Okay, that fixes my res. That fixes my res. Then we can do a... Technically should do bone offering, to be honest. We technically should do bone offering. But, we'll do flesh offering. There, and then... Actually, we need... There, this works. And then we do one green. We can have one of each, really. You can have an aura in here. Desecrate. Oh, I haven't even begun leveling my determination. I don't have much defense. Who needs it? Who needs defense, dude? Yeah, we'll do that for now, and then we'll take reservation next, I think. We should, like, we'll just speed level a little bit in BA. Frenzy on Totem. I mean, you can, it depends what weapon you're using. If you're using a bow or one, you can use the Frenzy skill. And manually obtain it. See. There we go. Now we're zooming. Because now we have Frenzy all the time. Hell yeah. Look how zoomy we are, dude. We are actually zooming. I think we have mana issues. Got the ring. We don't technically need skitterbots for this. See. The trigger needs a lot of mana. I'm gonna ditch skitterbots. For now. It's just... We don't need that much damage, you know? Increased effective offerings. Now we're even zoomier. Strum, if you're not playing PoE this league, like you'd probably like it this league. It's a very, very good league to play PoE. What build we did day one? Windworm. Black Zenith gloves. Bit over 300 million XP per hour. That's good. We get to at least like 66 is probably okay here. There. I can get faster. Movement speed, Quicksilver, I guess. I think just running is fine. And technically, I should be shield charging. could do that. Shield charge, faster attacks. I might run out of mana though. I have good mana management right now. 64, I can get minus mana cast on another. Oh, if I could craft... If I find an amulet with prefix, I can craft more mana cost reduced. Life tap. Don't have good regen either. I heard from a friend who also quit with me that the league is so good that if next league all seems good, it'll probably come back on start. I think it's scary that the next league is going to be, because there could be a nerf fest next league, you know? We don't know. This league is very good and safe. I would honestly, like, just make it SSF character. There's no way you're not going to enjoy this league. I do have a +1 life. Do I have, let's see. What do I have that's skill gems? Skill gems. Fire, chaos, lightning. I mean, that's pretty spicy. Need an anoint, I'll just craft life. A build would recommend for bossing. The explosive arrow build's really good. Nice craft. Level 64 for that, so we'll wait. Like seeing this is between 1 and 2x now. Have you yet to see a streamer play with the Ascensiones? Oh, they're just very rare. Unless you're trade league, you're probably not gonna get them. Oh, I don't have shield charge though. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I could use the shield. We'll do that later. This is fine though. Some boost. Some zombies up. 7. There we go. I mean, it's decent speeds. +1 helped as well. +1, I mean, I thought we had low damage. This is insane, actually. Honestly, probably should jump 20 quality into convocation, or see if I have a convocation quality. Be a big difference. It's over 400 mil XP per hour. It's just running. It'll be pretty fast. We hopefully sub 4 hour maps. It's not the fastest. We could do better. Oh, I have always had a level 20 or quality 20. Should use that earlier. I think Sion gets more. There's some spicy combos there for sure. And Sion can get 2 of its own for the first time ever. Well, I assume. I actually haven't tried, but I would assume Sion can get its own ascendancy. So like Necro and Occultist. So there's like probably never seen before combos for Sion. Sounds very exciting. It's just minion move speed. Since I have so little convocation, I think the normal one's probably better. But I didn't have a normal one either with quality, and this one already had 16. I'd rather use 4 GCP on this than 20 on a flesh one. The minion damage is probably better. They're lagging behind me anyway. Sign with Guardian Path Necro is bonkers for Orabot. Oh, I bet. Also, we're gonna have ads here in a minute on Twitch, so good time to go grab a drink. Good time to grab a drink. Okay, we can use the early weakness ring. Soon. Really needed though. Kinda okay with the wave of conviction cursing instead. This is slaying now, dude. Very fast HP per hour. These boots are made for walking, man. These boots are made for walking. Probably would be more if I switched to a shield now. I don't have any plus lightning shields, I think. Barely rolled shields this league, to be honest. I feel like we're in a bit of a predicament on shields because you want spell suppression. And then you can't get plus gems.
Take a sip. What's the worst?
Karaoke stream when? Oh yeah, Milk, what did you say? When's the next video coming out? Thanks, Andros. I wish. Best class for EA survivability, champion. Hopefully before Friday, because I have to play Elden Ring then. Hey, main one for Elden Ring 2, or do you only do PoE ones now? Bring on it though, nice. Finish it faster, yeah, they're so good. Most people that are really good at something think they're terrible at that thing, so there's that. No, not really. It's just that everyone in my life has always said I'm bad at singing. My mom, Helena, everyone. I don't really think I can sing. I wish I could. Great. I think 34 or something. 39 or 34, I can't remember. 35? Around that. No, there's no spicy tech in this. Not a viable walking simulator build? Yeah. We are just walking around and killing everything. Complicating now and again. Vroom. Honestly, it feels a little bit like anime weapon playstyle. A little bit. Honestly, kind of tempted to try animate this thing if I can get the fucking Chula sword. I do have a bunch of Chulas. Need to make them pure. 63, soon 64. Lotris. Channel your inner Kermit and then start singing. Hello. Wait. Which one's my Kermit voice? No, Miss Piggy, not down there. Sing like that. You bring me sunshine, so lovely sunshine. You make me happy. No, I don't think that sounds better. Please stop. See, this is why I don't sing. Shut the fuck up. See? I am bad at singing. Hold on, Sentinel up a couple of low ones. It's really good about her. Hey, dude. I almost died tapping out of my game. More, please. I take back my earlier statement. There we go. You really aren't mad at singing? I really am. Sign that man for a contract. What did I want skill point wise? I kind of want more life, but there's not really much more life to take. What am I missing? Pick that for block. He's not unsalvageable. Thanks. You can at least carry a tune, my brother's worst. Dude, my favorite song to sing is Josh Groban, You Raise Me Up. I love singing that song. Doesn't sound nice. And then second favorite is Frozen Let It Go. And then the your song, Elton John. That is a massive basic bitch shit. They're a nice song. You're a basic bitch. Was it? It's Raining Men? Hellfire? Really good too. No, I don't want to sing. I want to get people sad. People get sad when I sing. Yeah, honestly, that would fix my money issues right now. Right, I am 64. Finish this run and then we'll leave. Please hold back. I can manage. I did. When I got 3,000 followers, I sang Let It Go. It's still on YouTube. Let it go. Don't worry, I'm not gonna sing. It's great. Do I have a manager? Sort of. I pay Vera to help me with like a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Event management and stuff like that. There. Wonder if Vera's done dying yet? Yeah, we're having a meeting later today. Not feeling too hot. Yeah, it was good. It's just on YouTube. Please don't use it in anything. It's very bad. No, Prono. Do you pay your mods? Some of them, yeah. Not everyone. Some decline payment, like Man with Hat didn't want to be paid. Let's see. Go craft that. It's fine, I can take Man with Hat's pay. See. There. I mean, just try minus mana cost. That's fine. That's nice. You know what'll help with my mana issues? Still does use a lot of mana. Could have a clarity running. There, that works. Don't need Skitterbuts right now. SysCon when? It'll be right after SawCon. Go grab that. See you later, Vash. I haven't looked into omniscience at all. What is Salcon? Salcon these nuts? Thanks, chat. Beautiful as always. And Ashes of the Stars will fix the mana issues? I have one. I'm not going to use it on this. Scared of dying with it because I really want to use it on another build. I'm not going to play a shit ton on this as well. My jaw is fucking aching. Enduring Fuss? Yeah, I have an Enduring Fuss. I don't want to use it. We'll figure something out. I mean, now I'm fine. Wait, where's my... Oh. I don't get Arcane Surge. Does it cost too little? If I had it on... I could do that. I need to move the determination then. Not even using it, it's just leveling, so that would work. See that, Ash? Ashes is used on pretty much anything. Jaw aching, you say? Yeah, I had a tooth temporarily fixed today, and then they're making a new tooth that'll be done in April. Teeth are expensive. Should just get them removed. Hey, you can do pretty well on just eating soup. No, I'm probably streaming Elden Ring.
Stay out of the shadow.
Is it a crown? No, I do have a crown. They're very expensive. It's just like a half a tooth replacement.
Stay out of the shadows.
How much will it cost? I think it's £700 for the tooth. Blended. That reminded me when Havoc said he blended Big Macs for efficiency. That wasn't Havoc, that was me. I said that, and then Havoc was like, wow, that sounds really good. I might do that. And I was like, that was me. Dentistry in general is a scam? I very strongly disagree. I extremely strongly disagree. Oh, Chris. It was me, I said that. Havoc saying he would actually do it? Yeah. I go to the dentist 4 times a year. I do like 2 times to see a hygienist and then 2 times to see the actual dentist. And I was a little on the fence on it at the start because I would normally only go to the dentist every 2 years. But then again, I also used to have loads of tooth problems, and now I haven't had tooth problems in a while. And then I kind of... It lined up badly with league starts. Or something. I don't know. I hadn't been for like 6 months or 7 months. And then I had a tooth probe. But yeah, no, it's been really good. I have like... This is the only tooth problem I've had in 5 years. So it's been really good. This is like the hygienists say like clean your teeth. And I've never had better tooth health. I used to have like 2 or 3 holes in my teeth a year. And I haven't had a hole in my tooth in ages. This is the only tooth related problem I've had in years. How did you break it? So I felt that I had like a crack in my tooth, and they looked at it and fixed it and said that they might have to like, that it might come out and they might have to like just, you know, put bigger filling or like do more on the tooth. But anyway, and then it kept getting worse and worse, and then I was supposed to go back, but I just Because it got worse right before league start, and I just didn't have time. And I was like, I'll go a few weeks after league start. I'll go a few weeks after league start. And I was gonna like order a new appointment with the dentist. And then it just like snapped on a pancake. And I was like, oh. It just collided very badly with league start. That's why it broke, basically. No, it was soft. It had been a bit sore too, so. I always hated going to the dentist too until my current one. My current dentist is fucking amazing. On a pancake? Well, it was like basically loose at that point. I once chipped a tooth on a Skittle. It was hard as fuck. I have no idea what happened or why a Skittle was that hard. It was like a rock. I was like 23. I still remember. All my friends were like, why the fuck is this Skittle like a rock? Private dentists here are really nice, and the free ones give no. Yeah, can you go to the dentist on the NHS? Like, I've always gone private for dentist here. Yes? Oh, okay. Maybe someone painted it like a Rock's paint. Long wait and you still have to pay? Oh, okay. No, they just like, I didn't like eat it. So they like, they tried it. Well, they didn't try it, they just touched it. Latina. A cavity in the States is like $800 a tooth. What? Yeah, no, I pay. So I go private here. Like, I don't have insurance or anything. I go private here, and I pay. And I think it's super worth it for me because I've had so many tooth problems over the years too, and I haven't anymore. I pay, I think it's £20 a month, I think, for 4 visits per year. So you got insurance? No? I don't have insurance. I have house insurance. I don't like insurance. I've always gotten fucked by insurance. It seems like a stupid minigame where they try to fuck you. What did I want to take next? Mana. I have very little life. This is really all the life nodes this build is supposed to take? 160 life from tree? What the fuck? Bruh. The fuck, Sai?
It only hurts the first time.
Right, Manaki, that makes sense. Having, thank you for the 50 months. But yeah, no, I don't know. So for me, it made a very big difference. And then if I have to get any like bigger procedures done, like they still cost money, but they're like pretty heavily discounted. It's like a subscription fee to my dentist. When I first signed up for it, I was like, this feels like a scam. I don't want to even go to the dentist this much, but it's really grown on me. So I'm very happy I did it. It depends though. Like I have like so many friends that like never have teeth issues. It's also like, think about how much sugary stuff I consume, right? I probably wouldn't have teeth if I didn't. So, for me, it's super worth it. I always thought your country has good free dental care. Norway does. I'm not in Norway. I mean, the UK isn't really good known for its good teeth. You know, that is actually a myth. It like statistically does have pretty good teeth. It does statistically have very good teeth. I was like reading about it. It's the old people with shit teeth, right? It's full price in Norway when you're over 20 years old. Is it? Oh. I guess I moved away from Norway when I was 18. I guess that makes sense. Has the younger generation got much for the older generations, or like fuck that shit? Yeah, that's funny though. I love those jokes. I love the joke. Like my favorite meme with the EU teeth is the. Do you know the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean with like the he's got like coral reef or something his teeth, and it's like, how'd you know it was British, mate? I think it's so funny. Oh my god. First time I saw it, I was crying. So good. Ah. Yeah, like they said, there is free dental here too, but that's like there's free healthcare here too, like you know, paid for by taxes. Somebody always brings up like it's not free. It's like it's not really. But like I go private healthcare as well, mostly just because I can. So then I like slightly help off. Like the NHS is like very overloaded, so it can sometimes you'll have to wait 3 to 6 days to get seen by like if you want to do free healthcare. Whereas like I do private healthcare and there's no insurance or anything. This is just, you know, I just call, and the paid healthcare I do, it's like I think seeing a GP is like 30 to 50 pound, 30 to 60 somewhere, and you usually get seen within like 20 minutes very often, or at least on the day. They'll be like, hey, can you be here in 20 minutes? Like, yeah, sure. So I prefer that. I'd rather pay and then get seen on the day. And then I probably should think about getting insurance, I guess, but I'm not a super big fan. Cause like it gets pretty expensive. Like I took a autopsy of a node, like a lymph node here or something, and that was like 140 pound uninsured.
Until next time.
Biopsy. I'm not dead. I always mix them. That makes sense, Chibi. In EU, it's like nothing. Yeah, it's not too bad. What server do you suggest for Low Strike? No idea. I'm not on any server. No idea. How much did labor and stuff cost your family there? What do you mean? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure I understand. You prefer the Norway or the UK healthcare system? Norway. I didn't leave. Whoa, what the fuck? Your kid? Oh, like how much like did it cost to stay in the hospital to like give birth to our son? Nothing. Zero. That's on the NHS. That's all paid for by taxes. And it was pretty cool. I didn't know about this at all. I didn't know this was gonna happen. But every 2 days after we got home from the hospital, they sent midwives. And this happens to everyone. They sent midwives to like check up on like Helena and the kid to make sure they were healthy and that we knew what we were doing and that everything was going well. So that was really cool. Norway doesn't even do that anymore. Like that is something that's way better than Norway. That's probably where they win my heart. That's amazing. Like that is amazing. They did that for like 3 weeks. Do you pay for that in the US? Yeah, but I mean, you pay for like nearly everything in the US there. There was one, like, this isn't common even in the US, but there was one hospital that was getting torn apart online because if a mom wanted I can't remember where this was. I'm sure someone might remember. But if a mom wanted to hold her child in America after giving birth, it was $40 to hold her own child. So they were like getting a lot of flack. Skin to skin contact charge? Yeah. Insane. I would have lost it. So that was not great. I mean, like, people talk a lot about American healthcare, but it's also very hard to change something when the country's that big. It's like, it's easier to talk about how like Norway's system is better, but Norway also has 4 million people. Probably not easy to change things. Very happy I don't have to deal with it though. Very, very pleased. But no, I was very impressed with the UK there. Very, very impressed. Like especially just like the checkups, they were really good. It was like every 2 or 3 days for a week or two, and then like it was every 2 weeks or something. Oh, nice, Helena. That's awesome. Look at the NHS in England. Yeah, it's great. We don't pay for it, but it's literally fucked. Yeah, I mean, it's super overloaded. That's part of why I don't use it, because I can't afford to pay. And even like privatized healthcare here is like still reasonable prices. So I'd rather do that than at least I help in a small way, but not overloading it. But also like, that's partly why I really like the Norwegian one as well, because in the Norwegian one, it's not entirely free. You have to pay a small sum on your own. How much is it to see a doctor in Norway? Because I haven't been there since I was 18. It was like £10 or £20 when I was there. How much is it to see a GP in Norway? Yeah, so okay, so it's £20 to see a GP in Norway. And that really puts off people from going for absolutely dumb shit. And generally, like, in Norway, you pretty much everybody has enough to see a doctor. Like, I've never heard of a Norwegian, like, going like, I'm broke, I'm not going to see a doctor, right? But... Oh, and it's capped. It's capped. That's true. If you see a doctor a certain amount of times, you get it for free anyway. But I really like that because I remember vividly my my British doctor was bitching because he had a girl that came in for a paper cut. And he very passively aggressively put a band-aid on her finger. And was like very, very annoyed. Like she literally had a paper cut. And went to the doctor. Literally a paper cut. So he was pissed. And he told her not to come for stuff like that again. And then, like my neighbor, she's a surgeon, and she was like helping out at the ER at the emergency room, and there was a 50-year-old plus man that had come in, and he was really worried because he was peeing and it was like very dark. And she asked like, well, how much have you been drinking today? Like, how much liquid have you been drinking? And he was like, well, now that you say it, I haven't drank anything today at all. And she had to explain that, you know, if you don't drink, the darker your pee will get. Like, he had literally not, like, consumed a drink that day. So she was like, what? You pay for prescription medicine in Norway? Yeah, I think a tiny amount. I don't remember everything about Norway. You pay 10%, right? Yeah, here, whenever I like get prescriptions on anything like antibiotics and stuff, I usually pay like £8 or something. I don't know, it's pretty decent here. I'm pretty happy with private healthcare here. They're very fast too. Speaking of healthcare, I really want to get LASIK again. My eyes are getting kind of papaya. It was so cheap the first time I did it. I paid £800 for like eye surgery. It's gonna be more now. Why did you move from the UK to Norway? They were about to find me and I had to escape. No, it was I already had like a lot of friends there and I wanted to like live in an English speaking country. So I played World of Warcraft with people that lived here. A guy called Shane and a guy called Dan. And then I came to visit. I stayed here for 2 weeks. 1 week at Shane's house, 1 week at Dan's house. And when it was time for me to choose somewhere to study, I was like, fuck it. Like, you know, I mean, I'm happy I did it, but it also was a lot of money wasted. Because, like, you get paid to get educated in Norway, and I paid £12,000 a year to get educated here. So I didn't pay off my student loan until like 2018. Because it was like £50,000. When Steel comes over, you should tell me you're going home. Fuck's sake. Oh, I'm not sure, Deviant. Why are you living in Northern Ireland if you wanted to move to an English-speaking country? I love it here. It's so nice. Like, I could see myself moving back to Norway at some point because of Liam. And I think like raising a kid in Norway is really good. But if I was SSF, I would probably live in Belfast for the rest of my life. Nicest place I've been. You're in? In where? Oh. You get paid to study in Norway? Yeah, you get loads of like grants and stuff and shit like that. And like education's free. Well, paid for by taxes. What does SSF IRL entail? Like if I didn't have a wife and kid. What do you want your kids' main language to be? English. What is your total tax rate? 19% is the company tax in the UK. In fact, that isn't too bad in Norway either. Like I wouldn't lose a shit ton of money by moving back to Norway. What's company tax in Norway? 23? Anyone know? I have no idea what it is in Norway. There's no way it's 36. It's way lower than that. Company tax is way lower than 36. 25? Yeah, I thought it was 25 or 23. You pay 36? Wait, no. Company tax is not 36 in Norway. Did you win the surname war for your kid? Yes. Hello, Helena. 22? Right, 22. Yeah. And then you can just pay yourself minimum wage plus dividends. I mean, I have an accountant that helps me with everything, or I would be in jail. Like, I'm so bad with math and everything like that. I'm very happy I don't do my own taxes. And we are almost at Kitava. Oh yeah, I don't need to curse. I have a curse ring now. We got bad at math. Not good enough for that anyway. A lot for now. Yeah, that's it. Nice, so then I can check right now though. Check after the build week episode. My stepbrother lives in Denmark for 8 years. He can't say a single shit in Danish. I probably accidentally say quite a few sentences, to be honest. That's true. Yeah, Selfcast's not too bad now. Right, we'll fix res in a sec. Do you have plans to go to TwitchCon EU? I would be absolutely fucking shook if TwitchCon EU does not get cancelled. I'll be absolutely shook if it goes. I feel like so many cons have been absolute failures when I see pictures on Twitter and stuff. I feel like so many of the cons that actually happened, there was like no one fucking there. And they looked really scuffed. Thanks, Justnar. What do you think about Lost Ark? Yeah, it's good. I have a review of Lost Ark on YouTube. Hello, Luck. I only put on MTX after I defeat the campaign. I found this description as a TLDR of countries. Is this accurate? Swedes are too shy, only when sober. Norwegians are too rich. They're bad to count money and save. The Danes, it's the Italians of Scandinavia. They eat a lot, drink a lot of alcohol, loud talking, and a lot of sex. I think Norway has more casual sex than Denmark. I think Norway had like the most casual sex in the world or something in a study. Also, we have like orgies when we're 18 in school. Kind of weird, but it works. PRP visiting Norway. How many Norwegians are here? 8.5k live. Let's see, we should do reservation notes. Fucking rating sick. Yeah, I've been to Romania. It was a very long time ago though. I was in Mamaia when I was 6, so Mamaia 26 years ago. It was not a good time. It was the single worst trip I've ever had. No, Mamaia. Mamaia sucks. It was not great 26 years ago, at least. It was a very bad time. That long ago, Romania was a really bad place. Yeah, it was very bad. Much better now, believe me. I believe you. It can't have gotten worse. It was very bad. So you now, I don't know. I would go. I would go to Romania again. I wouldn't go there. It was the worst holiday I've ever been on, and that was 6. It could not exist anymore. I think compared to the holiday I was at, it would be an upgrade. It was so this is like we my family bought like a cheap holiday to Romania with 2 other families that we were friends with 24 years ago. Worse than the trip where you almost lost a finger? Way worse. Way worse. So we get to the hotel and there are fucking huge ass cockroaches there. Like fucking massive cockroaches. Like everywhere. And when you killed one, they fucking they convocated. They literally it looked like this when you killed one. The hotel we were at for breakfast, they had a open ceiling buffet with literal bird shit on the food. There was literally a bird shitting on the food. By the way, everyone in our party got food poisoning except one girl. She was the only one who didn't get food poisoning, and she must have some sort of like fucking genetic immunity to disease, because everybody else was just, I've never shit myself so much past being a baby. Like I was 6 and I was shitting myself daily. It was awful. It was so sounds quaint. It was so bad, dude. And then my mom still to this day has like basically PTSD from this trip, because so many of the restaurants we would go to, we would order chicken and it would come like medium rare. So one time she had to send back the chicken like 3 times and it was still not cooked properly. So every time she orders any food now, whether it's fish, chicken, anything, she's like, I would like it very well done. Anything, anywhere. She orders very well done now because of this holiday. It was so bad. It was so bad. Everybody got food poisoning. And then the economy was really bad at the time. Like you weren't supposed to take out any money, because basically like by the time like 6 hours passed, your like money could have been halved in value. Like they were I don't know, do you guys still use Lei in Romania? Thank you, Nick. Thank you for the 7 months, dude. Is it still Lei or is it euros? Still Lei? Is it more stable now? But either way, I remember arcade machines were great for me because they were virtually free, right? Because it was like, you know, I played so much like Ninja Turtles, but it was like, you know, when it said insert coin to continue, it was like $0.001 for another go. So I was like, this is free, dude. You know? Like my dad just gave me $1 and he was like, here you go. Like the equivalent of $1. And then I remember my parents taught me about haggling in Romania, because there would like be like flea markets there. And I was like, so wait, so somebody tells me what they want for something, I say no and then offer them a different price. They're like, yeah. I found that so cool. I really liked flea market haggling. I thought that was such a fun experience. And then when I got back home to Norway, I tried that at a supermarket and they just got mad at me. And oh, that's a good story. I love haggling. I think it's so fun. I would love to go to Bucharest. Yeah, I would definitely go again. it was a very bad time 24 years ago. And like the worst thing that's ever happened to my parents on a holiday happened there. It was we were walking home at night. I don't actually remember this. Like this is just, you know, they've all talked about it at stories later. It was like the worst thing that's happened in their life, pretty much. They were all walking home at night, so there's like 10 of us, 12 of us, and then suddenly like 20 to 40 Roma gypsies surround us, and like we made it, like they made a circle around the kids, so there was like me and 3 other kids, so they put us in the middle, and then they started making runs at like my mom and the other girls like wallets and stuff like that. And one of the guys, I had to like basically like scream at them and throw rocks, and they ended up like leaving eventually. But it was like super monka spook, like monka-esque, dude. Is this a rebroadcast? No, I only have very few stories. Triano. They were like not enjoying that. And then I remember we were at the water, like is it the Black Sea? We were at the water. It's Trim. Thank you for the 3 months, dude. We were at the water, and we had been bathing in it and stuff like that. And then I had a bucket, and I brought a bucket up, and there were so many animals in it, like so many like small shrimp and stuff like that. And my mom was like, "Where'd you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's just the water down there." It was like very not great at the time. And she was like, "Brr." I would definitely go back though. Like I have Romanian friends and stuff. Like pause. I would go visit. Lol's under us. Pause is Romanian, yeah. Awesome. I'd rather be stabbed than shot too. Well, depends where. And if it's a clean shot. I'd rather just not be in real life danger at all. Right. I think we can probably end the recording here because unlike the Winter Orb, there's not much really changing. So sub 4 hour map. Probably the most scuffed of build week because I'm in pain for one from the fucking tooth, but I wanted to do one build every day anyway. So we'll end the YouTube recording here. If you're still watching, people should write something in the comments on YouTube if they're still watching, because that would be neat. I do wonder how many people watch all the way till the end. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll make a blurb video about this build. I'll play it a little bit more now. You can continue watching on Twitch in the broadcast there. But yeah, thanks for watching. Sub if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than